Man, I miss Stallion P. He was such a beautiful man.
Hang on, I need a tripod.
Back to Licked up, 40 deep, all saved, all serious. Licked up, 40 deep, hey, holla at us if you curious. Licked up, 40 deep, we all saved, all serious. Licked up, 40 deep, come holla at us if you curious. Licked up, 40 deep, all saved, all serious. Licked up, 40 deep, all saved, community, licked up, 40 deep, all saved, all serious. Licked up, 40 deep, all saved, all serious.
Like Craig, clicked up 40 D's all day. Backpack, stay strapped with a dynamite and dressed to play for me this morning. The label is read all day.
Hello, pretzels, and welcome back to the tripod. I'm a little under the weather, but we're starting off the tripod with a little surprise. I got a package from a current ACW champion in the mail this past week, and he requested that I open it live on the tripod. So I'm gonna indulge brother Cynic Chaos's wishes here. I haven't seen what's in here yet. Okay, I know this was in here, but he said there was other things in here. So I got this from him.
You got a lot of guts opening that live on TV, but of course, I guess that means there's evidence for this game if something bad happens.
It's not
somehow I think it's a script and it's a fucking spoiler of
oh, you can't.
what's gonna happen. No, I can't see it.
Many faces of Cynic, now the many backgrounds of Mangria.
I got this, the original NXT Championship.
Nice.
Cynic. I bought it from him. It's pretty cool. I can add this to my collection now. All right, but there are other things in this box. It's a photo of ACW's own Cynic Chaos as Mangria, SRAP for life, to the cheesiest pretzel, Cynic. Got this autograph photo from him. And
We did that for like $5 on eBay.
I wouldn't pay $5 for that.
oh, look at it's one of those Lance Armstrong bracelets. Says Slay Cynic Slay. Hashtag Slay Cynic Slay. And a Cynic sticker. That's his logo in ACW. So shout out to Cynic Kern. Thank you, buddy, for that. I appreciate the gifts. I was trying very hard not to get our addresses live on the screen. But now we are awaiting the knowledge of wisdom of Father Fitty. And excuse my voice, ladies and gentlemen, I am under the weather. But didn't drop the fucking coin on the ground. That's good. So heads is NXT, tails ATW. Will the streak continue, Sticks?
Man, fuck that coin. Let's just start with AEW. I got some shit to say.
It's going to continue. I got faith.
NXT time, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm starting with AEW.
The streak.
Mangria, trust me. Just say the opening line for AEW and then say those words you're supposed to say.
This Wednesday night. And you know what that means? All the Acclaimed every Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, NXT.
No, seriously. Say the words you're supposed to say.
I know. I see how it is, Cesar.
You get that fuck out of here.
The Ass Boys and Swerve in Our Glory versus FTR and the Acclaimed. Listen, we about to beat Two Snakes and the Ass Boys. Daddy Ass tackles Sneaky Swerve. Of course, tag action, always a great time killer at ATW. The Acclaimed bump into FTR during the match. They're trying to build animosity, I guess. Bowen's looking like a superstar here. The Ass Boys hit the worst big rig of all time to Bowen's. Tranny Manson loses control, of course. Swerve tornado corkscrew to outside on everyone. Uncle Dak superplexes an Ass Boy onto everyone on the outside. The Ass Boys cross chopping. FTR hit the real big rig on Colton to win. Of course, tag action to start ATW. Cesar, what'd you think of the open of Dynatrash?
Agree.
I was about to, all right.
No.
Oh.
Say them words. What segment do I get? Say those words.
And
This is what I'm
now
damn right.
it's time. Hold on. For the Hail Caesar tangent of the week.
Now double your money and make it stack. I'm on to the next one. On to the next.
And I'm getting this shit out the way first, because fuck this fucking company. You know how dumb this fucking company is? You have a pay-per-view, and it is next Saturday. Totally fine. Totally fine. Have your pay-per-view on Saturday. Have it on Sunday. Yeah, you don't want to compete with the NFL. Ain't nobody buying that trash. Fine. We get it. We understand, Tony, bitch. But your booking is shit. You're supposed to be the best booker in the world. You don't even have your whole card booked up yet. And there's only 2 shows left before. Like I was saying before this podcast started, the Eliminator Championship tournament won't even be decided of who's in the finals until the Rampage before the pay-per-view. 12 hours? 12 hours is what you're going up? I mean, we make predictions. We're supposed to make predictions this week because the pay-per-view is next week. But your dumbass don't even have the full card until 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time before your pay-per-view that's probably going to come on at 7 p.m. the next day. That ain't even 12 hours, bitch. That ain't even a full 12. Niggas got to get 8 hours of sleep, eat some breakfast, and probably take a mean shit, watch football, college football, you know, roll tide and shit for them country hicks and Bama, you know, out there getting it. And then you don't even have your card yet. Yeah, you're the best booker. You don't have a match for still like 4 or 5 championships. It's Samoa Joe putting his bullshit championship on the line because he's only defended it once in the 9 months he had it. Is Orange Cassidy going to have a championship? Wardlow has no championship. He's going to get into other crackers in this match. The trios tag. Is Pac going to break out the hammer this fucking weekend? Am I going to get some Ray Phoenix awesomeness? Am I going to get my Seto Manor on? I don't fucking know. It's a week before the goddamn shit. Not even 6 days. 6 days, and you still got 4 titles that ain't even on your bullshit already 9 match card. 9 fucking match card. I don't know. Is that bitch actually going to defend her title? I think she is. I think she's going to get to it. We might get to that today. We might not. I don't care because I hate this fucking show. And because Tony Khan's such a dick, won't let niggas like me steal it for free. I don't even know if I'm going to have time to watch it. I'm not waking up at 4 a.m. on Sunday stealing this shit. That shit ain't on Saturday night. Then you going to see me an hour later in the next week's show because the Stick's going to be talking about that shit for probably about a good hour. And somehow this nigga's got a DeLorean or that magic time watching Harry Potter, and he can watch pay-per-views 4 times in 2 days, and they 9 hours long. I don't know how he does it. Nigga probably don't sleep. Hey, I ain't mad at him for not that. He loves wrestling. He hates that he doesn't, but he loves wrestling. He can watch that shit. Fine. Yeah, so we don't even know who's in the finals of the bullshit. You all know who it should be. We were picking people to be in it. You all know who need to be in that shit. But we don't even know. But this dumb booking shit, I don't know. Is Stang coming back? Is the Cracker Young Bucks coming back? Because that's just bullshit time you wasting. What they going to do? Walk in the ring? They ain't going to fight nobody. Yeah, Stang, he might be bringing his dead ass back. He might be bringing the Clan with him. I don't know what city they're in. The Clan is everywhere. They will fucking lynch a nigga everywhere. They don't give a shit. And pray to God Jeff Jarrett don't get on the mic during this bullshit ass pay-per-view. But hey, nigga likes to skeet on shoes, snort cocaine, and somehow he's the best booker in the land. Dave Meltzer is gargling his nuts like, you know, people in the morning with fresh scope at the dentist office. But anyway, I hate the way this piece of shit show gets booked. It's supposed to be one of your biggest pay-per-views of the year. You don't even know the full card till 8 hours before. How you expect niggas to predict this bullshit? Oh, they just sit in the office jerking their meat, waiting for you to finish your show. Then they got to type that shit out Saturday morning. People got better things to do Saturday morning. They recovered from Friday. They're trying to get this bitch a Plan B omelet in the morning who's laying in their bed. Then they probably got her Uber 15 minutes on the way. And then you out here fucking it up for the little guys like us, trying to get our show over on the YouTuber and trying to give the people the streets. So, Tony Khan, I just want to say, fuck you, man, and your bullshit ass booking.
Other than that, Caesar has no thoughts on the subject.
Except I've been drinking.
Sorry, folks, we've been drinking. I'd be remiss to say, to not say, include all hail Linda's Bush.
Now we can go to NXT if you want.
Sticks. What did you think of the opener of all Dynatrash here? You know, typical tag action is, of course, and Ocho's tag.
It was a good opening. I mean, you got the fan favorites all in to start the show. instead of waiting and making people have to sit through like the first half hour, 45 minutes before you get to see everybody's favorite tag team, The Acclaim. We got that out of the way, so that way you can do that other bullshit stuff that Tony Khan probably would have had at the beginning of the show. You could sandwich that in between. You got it. It was a nice tag. Both teams were able to work together. The good guys were able to pick up that dub. And all in all, it was a pretty good way to start off ATW on a Wednesday night.
Hey, Acclaimed every Wednesday. You know why? Because everybody loves The Acclaimed. Up next. Thank you, Cesar, for that rant. Appreciate it.
Oh, bullshit. No scissor me daddy ass line this week. That's the only line I look forward to. I like the raps. Personally, I like the raps. Good match. But there was no scissor me daddy ass. Daddy ass was mad. And he had ass whooping to get. I understand daddy ass. So I will forgive y'all. But fucking next week, or if y'all do it Sunday and I watch the shit Monday, better get some scissor me daddy ass because I bought shirt.
MJF was on a podcast explaining why he hasn't been on TV. He wants to be at 110% at Full Gear. He shits on Mox, but says he respects him. He's tired of getting his spotlight taken. Come Full Gear, the devil gets his due. Unexpectedly, incredibly entertaining video package up next. Oh, Stokes, he's got a video vignette about MJF. Someone forgot where they came from. He dick riding John Moxley, and the worst crime you can commit is dick riding without a license. I'll see you in hell, Max.
Right. I mean, right.
Sticks. MJF hitting another great promo on a podcast this time. And then Stokes' video vignette. What'd you think?
These were really two good promos competing up against each other. But I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I totally think these guys are still working in cahoots. I think
with you guys? No.
No, I actually watched this. And I actually think that
you know the verse.
Cesar 632.
632. For 632 in the book of everything holy. I actually think these guys are working in cahoots, and I think that at the pay-per-view, I think we're gonna find out that they, maybe some of the wrestling fans think that MJF is gonna go towards a face turn. I don't think so. But this was really nice promo between both. I mean, we know must see Malcolm from NXT. Now must see Stokely on Wednesday nights. He's good. MJF rolls out of bed. You can cut a banger of a promo. So this was a nice little time filler. This was a nice little get the juices flowing promo between both to figure out who you're gonna, to get you turn on which way you're gonna want to go. And all in all, this was really good from both guys. I mean, both guys are good on the mic, and wouldn't expect anything less from both guys.
I got a possible caveat that popped up in my brain during this program. It's stupid, but it's my caveat, which is always stupid. Cesar, your thoughts on old MJF on the podcast and Stokes vignette?
Well, I already follow some accounts on Barstool, so I actually saw this on Tuesday or Monday. Mm-hmm. And I watched it. I didn't listen to the whole podcast because I'm pretty sure he was up there for more than just 5 minutes. MJF is a big fan of Barstool. He laced into some fat dude the time he was there. If I find that link on YouTube, I'm gonna send it.
Yeah, I think it's the dude that hosts that wrestling podcast. Forget what his name is.
Yeah. I think it's the skinny nerdy guy, Robbie. I think he got MJF up there a couple times. But anyway, it was a good promo. God damn it, Stokes. This motherfucker don't be spitting the truth. I mean, he right though. I mean, is he not right? He ain't wrong. And the worst crime than dick riding is dick riding without a license. I mean, can't be fishing without a license. Can't be driving without a license.
Can you hear that?
Nah, I can't hear anything.
Jesus. Sorry, it's the fucking Mexican stampede going down my street.
Man, look, man, let them have their Sunday siesta, man. Ain't nobody fucking up there high. Yeah. But we can't hear it anyway.
Sorry.
Yeah. I guess you can't dick ride without a license. Can't fish without a license. Can't drive without a license. Can't be forklift certified without a license. I mean, I'm just saying, man, these streets. He right, man. And where'd he cut that promo from? He's walking around in them streets, man.
Screams.
Stokes knows what's hood. He knows what the people need to hear, man. He out here getting that fuck money and out here doing dirt, doing work. I ain't got no problem. Both of them promos were good. Stokes out here telling you the truth.
That's interesting, Sticks, what you said. I never even thought of that. Up next, speaking of Sticks, All Ego, Ethan Page with Stokes coming out to take on your mother, Eddie Kingston and Ortiz. Eddie was in control till Ethan rocked him with an Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Commercial picture-in-picture, Ethan in control. Eddie eventually builds momentum enough to lock in the stretch plum, but Stokes distracts. Ortiz takes care of him. Ethan hits an avalanche Ego's edge off the second rope, sending that fat ass flying through the fucking air. I was very, very nervous watching that because Ethan was shaking and struggling, but he pulled it off, thank God. Right after this, Roosh and Jose with Renee and Dark Order in the back. Roosh will give 10 the first title shot when he becomes the AEW champion. Back off, Roosh bag. Johnny Hungy responds.
Yeah,
Cesar, we got All Ego taking on Eddie Kingston and then Roosh and Dark Order segment.
See, there's the All Ego I need to see. There's the All Ego I was waiting on. I mean, he was wrestling Darby, and Darby didn't have better matches. And Ego didn't have better matches. They was in the ring, it wasn't clicking. Them shits was looking trash. I was like, why this nigga here? You know what I'm saying? Then he was just standing around with I don't know, that black nigga he was with. I ain't seen that motherfucker on TV since he lost the title. So just some random nigga. I don't know. I forgot his name, and brain ain't even trying.
Doesn't he look weird with that hair? Like I'm so unrecognizable.
Who?
Exactly. Go ahead.
Oh, Scorpio. Scorpio got hair now.
Yeah, sure.
I ain't seen that nigga, so I don't know.
Yeah, where is he? What the fuck happened to him?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know where he is.
Everybody's injured.
The Lakers aren't winning any games, so that motherfucker ain't showing up for nothing.
They ain't showing up to work. We all know they'll drag his black ass out during February when Tony is getting called being a racist again. And him, Keith Lee, and Swerve will form some super group, called Field of Days or some dumb shit. I'd fucking find out.
We're gonna get like Friday the 4th movie with all four of those guys.
Yeah,
together.
some bullshit like that. Yeah, they're gonna be the real KFC, country fried chicken niggas. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be out there. I don't know what you're gonna call it, man.
It's gonna be a Black Christmas in December.
Yeah, that's when all three of their finishing moves, when they all hit a finishing move, it's gonna be called hotter than fish grease. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck them niggas gonna do, they just gonna do it. So sure. Anyway.
Roosh and
what was I saying? Oh no, the match was good. The match was good. Eddie Kingston, man. It's hard for Eddie Kingston to be having these bad match. Or out of shape as that nigga look. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for Eddie to have a bad match, man. Eddie been killing it. I mean, he just been beating niggas up in the back too. So he just taking wins wherever he goes. But yeah, Eddie did his thug thizzle like he always does, mother. And then All Ego got the dub. Yeah, they're trying to, really build All Ego now. That's fine. Yeah, I want to say, like Stick said, like there's some cahoots. But I feel like if they do that, we all know how Tony is. It'll shit all over All Ego. So if there is cahoots and MJF rejoins the firm, he's the champion, All Ego is going to get the backseat. But if MJF does make the face turn and then actually wins this title eliminator bullshit, that's a match that's going to be worth some money. All Ego versus MJF for the title if MJF wins. So that would be money. Trying to pull MJF on the face turn, still be an asshole, having the all heel Ego Page as the leader of the firm, trying to out cheat MJF to win the title. That would be good money down the line. But the best booker gonna fuck it up. So whatever.
Cesar, Roosh is infatuated with 10, like Regal's infatuated with Excalibur.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck's up with this? If Johnny Hungy was the one wearing the mask, would he want Johnny Hungy? Is it the mask? He's like, oh, where's the mask? He's a luchador. Like, what the fuck's going? Why is he so upset? Why is he on 10's dick?
Yeah, and of course it's the mask, man. You know, the mask gives you mystery. You know what I'm saying? You know, you'd be like, oh no, man, he all muscly. You know, it's big man, like Biggie said, putting meat on meat. Big man in the ring, and he got a mask. He's like, man, I heard he likes cocaine. My family sells that shit. Like, you know, we out here, you know, big buff meat on meat. He's like, man, he could be half Mexican underneath that mask. I don't know. So, you know, it's always the mask, man. You and your wife never role play some shit. You know, get a little handcuffy, you know, like blindfold shit. You know, a little dominatrix mask, you know, peg you a little bit or some shit for your birthday or something. You know, man, what y'all practice do to spice that shit up?
She put a lucha mask on and Bronco busted me, and
exactly.
I enjoyed every second of it.
Well, you was busting nuts like Christmas over the open fire in that song. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, baby. You know, that's the way it goes down. You put some mask freaky shit on. You're just like, yeah, this ain't my wife. It's that nasty bitch down the street. I mean, I didn't say that. You know, I'm just saying, example. You didn't say that. You didn't think that.
It's Roosh, Jose, and is that it in that faction? There's no more faction of Roosh and because Andrade's gone.
Did he leave finally?
He's gone, right?
I don't know if he left. I didn't see nothing. You never know with AEW contract, you know. But for sure, let's just say it's Andrade, Roosh, and Crocker. But if not, it's Roosh. Yeah, because they kicked out the other nigga who lost, or they beat him up. So I don't know. But yeah, fine. Johnny Hungy got off a funny line, as he always does. Probably still ain't wrestled. I don't know if he's wrestled since that trios match, or who knows. That was a pay-per-view ago. It's been like 3 months. So, you know.
Sticks, it's your moment. It's your time to shine, buddy. Yo, man, all ego, taking on your mother, Eddie Kingston.
Well, gentlemen, I have to give Tony Khan a little bit of credit. I love that he showed past Ethan Page versus Eddie Kingston matches from the Indies. I love that he did that. And I'm going to go on a limb on this, and I'm going to say, I mean, this might go differently, but I think All Ego is going to win the title eliminator. I mean, this might not be a very far limb, but I mean, I know we still got a Dynamite, still got a fucking Rampage to go. I mean, like Cesar said, we still got like a whole fucking other week to go before everything's set in stone. But I just think that we're gonna get All Ego on that, the way they're hyping them up. And I mean, this was a good match. I mean, Eddie looked strong. The one match we get out of him that's on actual TV out of like 3 months that we got from Eddie Kingston looked really good. All Ego. I mean, come on. It's fucking Ethan Page. When the guy is on TV, man's gonna shine. I mean, you give this guy a fucking national TV audience. If you have him as a face or as a heel, the guy's gonna fucking shine. This match was good. Your boy was 6 to midnight for the whole, what was it, 5 to 7 minutes that the match went on. I mean, this was really good. Glad that they didn't one and done Ethan Page in this match, because that's what I was worried about. You know, you build the hype up, and then Tony Khan be like, yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna go towards Eddie Kingston. You know, he's got the quick temper. We don't know. He's happy 1 minute, he's pissed off the other. Anyway, we'll go with that. Loose Cane Eddie Kingston. I'm glad they didn't go that way. So gives me faith that they're gonna go. Maybe they're gonna have Ethan Page win the whole thing, because I see your boys picking to win the title eliminator. So I was happy about
it. Oh, you dirty bitch. You dirty, because you know what the finals are going to be. Y'all some traitors. You know what the finals are going to be. It's going to be Ego versus Ricky Starks.
Oh, yeah. And, hey.
I hope so, because fuck Murder Hawk.
Hey, your boys got some sweat equity in with Ethan Page from Impact. So, I mean, I love Ricky Starks, but your boy has sit back and watched a lot more Ethan Page matches in Impact than I have than Ricky Starks. So I love Ricky, but
Ricky needs it.
I love All Ego.
Sticks does have a record for calling tournaments. Any thoughts on Roosh and Dark Order segment?
I don't know where Tony Khan's going with this. I mean, unless we're going to get a huge push of 10 going with Roosh, but I mean, this is just TV filler. I mean, poor Roosh. I mean, the guy, he's just there till they get Ring of Honor going, unfortunately. And I think that's horrible for Roosh because he's a great talent and he's just toiling away, collecting L's on AEW television. So it was just a time filler for the guy.
Daivari offers his butler in exchange for the TNT title. Wardlow comes out with Joe. Wardlow tosses the butler out and murders Daivari. Calls out P2H. He comes out, talks shit to P2H with Joe lingering behind him. This is obvious, right? Camera cut away right when Joe clobbered Wardlow with his title. Fucking idiot cameraman. And then Joe chokes him out. I'll kick your ass too, P2H shouts at Joe. Monster Joe is back, gentlemen. Renee with Jade Cargill, Kiera, and that other one. Jade wearing a pink life jacket. She's going to handle Nyla Rose's ass at Full Gear. And Renee, cut the shit. No,
He ain't say that.
Tony in ring brings out. You know what? I'll save that. Sticks, what did you think of Joe finally turning? And then any thoughts on Jade Cargill and her odd top?
I think we kind of saw this. I think we saw the big cracks forming. What was it? When we talked about it last week, when their last match was either on Dynamite or on Rampage. I mean, we knew that was coming. It was just a matter of when they were going to pull the trigger on it. So now we're probably going to get a Joe and Wardlow feud, which, I mean, I got to imagine Joe's going to, unless his title's on the line, Joe's probably going to collect that L to keep the build for Wardlow going. And, I mean, we got that bitch. I mean, she's on TV. She's the champion without her title.
Mhm.
And, I mean, I don't think Nyla's going to be the chick that defeats her. But you got the best booker in the biz. So maybe he's going to pull that sneaky swerve, and maybe Nyla's the one that gives her the loss. I don't think it's going to happen, but
How many is she at now?
I'm not the best booker in the biz. So.
42-0, I think.
Oh, she's like past 40? Sure.
Yeah, she's past 40.
She got like number 4. I think she got like number 40 on fucking Dark or something like that.
That's not the Tony Skeets I know. No,
I know.
Cesar, we haven't made predictions because we don't know the full card. Do you think Skeets is gonna pull the trigger on a P2H versus Wardlow versus fucking Joe at Full Gear for winning?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whoa, it's the best booker, just creating the storyline. So the storyline was fucking P2H versus Wardlow, and Wardlow said he's gonna win every fucking title in the company, and then Joe chokes him out. So now it's a Wardlow versus Joe. Winner fights P2H because that nigga ain't got no title. Is it Wardlow's title? Is it Joe's title? Is it both titles? Is all three of them gonna fight? So now you got a Samoan. You all know what that's for. You all know what Samoan means on the island. And then we got a super nigga, super nigga B, and we got a cracker. So I mean, what we gonna do here? What we gonna do, man? You know what I'm saying? We got 3 shades of flavors in this ring. Is both titles gonna be on the line? Is P2H gonna walk out with both titles? Is Wardlow gonna walk out with both titles? Is Joe gonna walk out with both titles? Do they all get shot by the police in the ring and the police takes the title? I don't know. Tune in next time to Dragon Ball Z.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
R.I.P. Kevin Conroy, voice of the Batman in the animated series. Big ups, my nigga.
Big ups, Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, man. He was a G. Cancer took him out too. Nigga, Cancer took Black Panther and Batman. Fuck Cancer. If Cancer was a real nigga, I'd shoot his ass. I said it live. I do it. I'll take that life. I'll take 25 to life to kill Cancer, nigga. I'll do that shit.
Cesar, whatever happens, I just want to see Wardlow powerbomb Joe once, powerbomb P2H once, and then that fucker lose the title to one of them. But
his back would break if he did that shit.
Your thoughts on that bitch? Gonna hand Nyla Rose her cock back.
That bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why she don't tell Renee to cut the shit. I don't think Renee would. Oh, Renee ain't got no shit though. Tony do be having the shit, so he got to cut it. I understand it. You know, she still like swung Renee's hand on the way out. You know what I'm saying? But you know that bitch just going that bitch. That's what she do, man. She don't talk trash, and that you know weird voice she got. You know, looking all muscly and greasy like she bathed herself in baby oil and put on that bubblegum tube top bullshit that she was wearing. The other two hoes was looking fine as they always do, just hoeing. You know, that's what they do. And yeah, she gonna. I know she gonna go dick ride Nyla.
Does she got a license? No.
That bitch got a license because she don't cut the shit. You know, she got the shit. I seen it. The bitch filled out the application online. I seen it.
Up next, Tony is in the ring. Brings out the doctor. I don't got that raspiness. Fuck it.
Doctor.
And Saraya for a face-to-face. Saraya says she is officially cleared to wrestle. Saraya gets a little emotional. The doctor says we aren't cleared. Says she built AEW. Calls Saraya is a superstar who wants to join wrestlers. Says Saraya wishes she could be her. You left your house and walked into mine. We don't take walk-ins. Bitch, make an appointment. Saraya says the doctor was handed everything. You've only been in front of the camera for 3 years. She got hit by a car and wrestled in the same day. She started the revolution before it was a trend. Calls the doctor an ungrateful bitch. Refers to being humiliated in front of the world. Her drug problem. This is the best fucking Saraya Page promo she's ever cut. They will face off at Full Gear. A brawl ensues. You can hear some boos after Saraya puts down the doctor, Cesar. Is this
what? What? Why you always be giggling and shit? You're asking if I watched it?
Be honest with you guys. Did you check this out?
Yeah, no, man. Tony was in the ring, and I saw Tony be like, Dr. Ribbaker, damn, yeah, and the music hits. Like, yeah, doctor coming out. Doctor, we'll see you now. Burr, 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 burr. She did the thing, and then they got in the ring. And I have this book here. In this old book, I'll flip to my favorite chapter. Chapter 6.
That's why I was laughing. See,
and then it's a verse. There's a verse I like to read. So yeah, watch the doctor get in the ring. I'm gonna read you this little poem, this little ditty. This sums up how I feel about this moment after the doctor got in the ring. It's verse. It's the Book of Caesar, chapter 6, verse 32. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, player. I ain't see that shit. I missed it. Yeah, I fast forward after. I didn't care what Paige had to say. If this was a good Paige promo, I may go back and watch it. But I thought Paige was going to say the same. She did say some of the same shit. She said the car shit last week. Said she built the division last week with Renee. So yeah, it may have been more passionate because it's all she feels like it's real or some shit. I'm gonna tell you something, player. If you watch Sunday Night Ski, so your boy had a new shirt. On the back of that shirt, I ain't watched that shit.
Well, Sticks, it is true. She said some of that stuff before, but she has been waiting a very long time to tell everyone that she's been cleared by the AEW doctors, that she is cleared to wrestle. We're gonna have to say a prayer before she does get into that
doctors
Full Gear.
The AEW doctors work in Miami, nigga. They would have cleared Tua right back in that game after he got
Wait a minute. The lead doctor is Dr. Inbred at AEW.
Ain't that about a bitch? I knew that country nigga got a new job, and that's why he ain't been showing up. That's why he ain't been that dirty bitch. That dirty bitch.
What did you think of this segment?
Well, first off, aren't we all going to be surprised if psoriasis can walk out of this fucking match on Saturday? I mean, seriously, if you're Tony Skeets and you bring this chick in against one of your originals, one of your women that has carried your women's division, still carrying this women's division, if you have some fucking woman who has been fucking on the shelf for fucking the last decade and a half, you have her come in, you got some goddamn doctors that are chilling in a white van behind a fucking Sears, clear her, and you're gonna have her beat your headlining woman, one of your pillars of AEW. You're gonna have her come in and beat her. And what kind of a fucking company are you running? Yeah, I watched this. I just can't. I cannot get into Saraya. I just can't. This is nice. Yeah, congratulations. You can wrestle. Now how good are these doctors? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, are you gonna give their qualifications like we see with Kiana James when she comes walking out on NXT? I mean, you're gonna give those qualifications out? They might not have those, but
no, they're like doctors of history or some shit. Or mathematics. They could probably a doctor in calculus.
They might not be. Yeah, they might be. It might be. You know what? Dr. Pepper might be more qualified than these fucking doctors.
Dr. Perky too, nigga. Dr. Perky back there too.
Yeah. So.
And maybe even Scott Steiner. We all know he's a doctor in mathematics.
Maybe
even John Cena. Doctor of Thugonomics.
Dr. Thugonomics is more of a doctor. Yeah, we know.
Nigga, Dr. Dre might be back there, nigga.
Yeah, the motherfucker's he's probably gonna produce the beats for her to fucking walk out to. But I mean, seriously, it was nice that they hired her, but there's a reason why WWE didn't allow her in the fucking ring. You're gonna fucking come out, she's gonna come out, she's gonna scream, have fucking tear-filled eyes. I'm cleared, I can wrestle, and I'm gonna beat you. If she fucking beats the good doctor, if she fucking walks out of Full Gear Saturday with that fucking dub, like legit pins, legit pins the doctor, then this motherfucking Tony Skeets, man, you need to call the man who runs fucking APBW, start taking some notes, because you fucking gonna run that goddamn company to the ground, allowing a fucking person that comes in who hasn't wrestled a match, a legit match. Now we don't know what she does off camera, backstage. We don't know what kind of matches we have, or even though she had her best match, like we talked about last week, reference back to last week's tripod episode, Cesar 632. You
had that triple threat match she had.
The triple threat match, that was the best match she's had in her career. Yeah. I mean, that might be the only good match she's good at anymore. I mean, come on now. I mean, this woman the crowd was dead during this. I mean, they booed. And it's hard for them not to be involved in a Britt Baker promo. I mean, Britt cuts fucking promos. And I thought Britt cut a hell of a good promo with her saying they don't take fucking walk-ins, all that stuff. Saraya, you better start coming with the heat.
So while watching this and then having it soak and saturate for these past couple of days, I was thinking back to comparisons of CM Punk. Everybody wanted Punk back. Punk came back. They got what they wanted. His first match back, he beat Darby Allin. Everyone was, besides us, everyone was excited.
Damn right you say besides us.
And now we have Saraya Page almost doing the same thing. Almost facing a bigger star, the Doctor, Britt Baker.
Well, and still a pillar.
Everything you said sticks. Correct. The woman that held the division through the pandemic, she did build this fucking division. She went from
a wheelchair. from
She
a
was
wheelchair.
the role model.
The Rolls Royce. I mean, she did this shit from a golf cart and had a Rolls Royce. I mean, this woman carried it, but
From a goddamn wheelchair.
it's like a lot of wrestling. This is the nostalgia. A lot of wrestling. We remember the good times with, everybody will always point back with CM Punk with the quote unquote hype bomb that he dropped with John Cena, like taking a nap in the ring to allow him to spit out what he was being quote unquote possibly fed through an earpiece, from what, if you want to believe. I mean,
No, Triple H wrote that.
Well, let me finish my thought here. Saraya Page. I am a fan of her. I like her. I like her better than CM Punk. I can tell you that right now.
All right, yeah, you got it, sir.
I believe they're gonna have her. They're gonna have high hopes for her, but unfortunately, I think it's gonna be just like this CM Punk situation. Not the drama, but the injuries. Like, I don't think she's gonna be wrestling as regular as people will hope. Like, I think this will be maybe a 1 match per month thing. But if you mark this podcast and go back to it, this is going to end as bad as CM Punk, minus the dog stealing and biting and shit. Might be snatch biting, but I don't know.
A neck injury is nothing to mess around with. I mean, that's something that will make you have to change your whole wrestling style. So that's going to be the big thing that I'm going to be watching. It's going to be like, does she have to change a lot of her stuff that she does in the ring, so that way she doesn't have to possibly go through, have the issues of worrying about busting her neck? I mean, that's a big thing in wrestling.
I think
look who she's wrestling
to turn out is Britt and Saraya. They're probably backstage going, okay, I'm gonna say this. Oh yeah, you say that. They're like, okay, I got, she's probably happy that there's someone else coming in here to shine the spotlight on, so the doctor can go suck Adam Cole's dick, baby, and have Saraya,
get him back in the rank.
Hand the ball to Saraya and be like, can I have a fucking day off so I can go to my dentist's office? You take the thing. I'm gonna go fuck Adam Cole, baby. Do your thing. But unfortunately, the doctor's gonna have to come back, pick up the ball, and
she's gonna break her neck. Yeah. I mean, look, we got Jade, who is green in the ring. Let's be honest, she's just strong. She can re-break her neck. Y'all know Thunder Rosa. Fuck, that's why I kicked the bitch out for 6 months. She's too stiff. Anna's still kind of green. They would pair her up with her.
Who dropped Ruby on her neck?
Well, that was Sammy and Tay. It was Sammy and Tay.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Sammy and Tay dropped Ruby on her goddamn neck, doing that fucking thrust kick while he held her, and then he kind of like turned and dropped her on her goddamn neck.
Let's just even say this. Jamie is still green in the ring and on the mic, and Tony hasn't really been established. Tony Storm hasn't really been established in AEW yet.
But she can wrestle, though. She can wrestle safer than anybody else we've named.
Well, we're going to talk about Tony in a little bit because I have thoughts as well. Up next, Sanjay, Worst Kali, Jay Lethal pays off the factory in the staircase, as nobody has an office or a locker room, apparently. Danhausen, Orange Cassidy, and the Best Friends confront them. Lee Johnson challenges Orange Cassidy for the All Atlantic Championship. I put All American Championship. Trent calls Jay a scumbag, and a very oddly following to this, because they like smash cut. Orange Cassidy and Danhausen were just mysteriously gone, and then they left. I was not a fan of how this was shot.
Best Booker.
I know how editing works, and this looked very weird, but I digress. It's pro wrestling. We can suspend our disbelief for that. We could suspend our disbelief for this. I had no substance or reason for us to care, but it's pro wrestling. So it's Jay versus Trent. Jay attacks Trent's left knee during Trent's entrance and works that shit. While Jay works the leg, Trent goes half and half crazy out there. Worst Kali, Danhausen, and Sanjay on the apron. Danhausen tries to curse the Worst Kali, but Sanjay stops him. Danhausen then punches Sanjay in his rupees, but Worst Kali headbutts Danhausen to the Shadow Realm. Jay with the lethal injection for the dub. Tony, he's on the stage trying to interview him. Sanjay screams at Tony to go away, then brings out the skid mark on the underwear of life, Jeff Jarrett. The has-been outlaw runs his mouth, pokes fun at Braun Strowman in his red pants, and is produced by the Banana Nose Circus. He calls out Sting and Darby. A tag match with Sting? How's that going to turn out? He gets pissed at stage manager for winding him up. 6. That was a long segment, buddy. What did you think of this whole fucking thing? This whole mess?
Man, you know, I know Cesar has said this, and we agree a lot of this. It's Jay Lethal just seems to be just there in AEW. I mean, this guy is a phenomenal talent. Trent, I was glad we got Trent on TV. That didn't involve him just being tie-dye jumpsuit outside the ring.
316.
But this was, I mean, was this a time filler of all time fillers? I mean, this was just a time filler. It got everybody on TV, and it got you to bringing out a guy that we don't really need on our TVs outside of his stellar entrance theme. I mean, this was, I rewatched this today, which is probably a waste of my time because I missed some, NFL Sunday football for it, but I still just couldn't figure out why we had this. This didn't further anything along. It just got people. It was 6-3-16 with everybody in this match and everybody outside the ring and everybody's hated person in pro wrestling, Jeff Jarrett. I mean, this was just TV time for everybody. They got their stuff in. It was Cesar 316. Everybody got their stuff in. But it was just a colossal, I thought, just waste of time. And then we got Jeff Jarrett, the has-been washed-up outlaw, coming out basically telling everybody what we thought was going to happen was going to be, we were going to get Sting on the pay-per-view somehow. Well, now we got it. Now we got confirmation, which we all know how that's going to go. Because Sting ain't collection no dubs either in a singles or a tag team match on pay-per-view.
I'm still voting against him.
That's a dub.
No L on that. He ain't getting no L on this. I'll tell you what, if you're a bet man, you better you bet in the house, you betting all in.
You bet your neighbor's house.
You pushing everything in the center on this match. You're gonna win.
It's a dub.
It was a colossal waste of time. It was a waste of these guys' talents, and it's time filler.
Sticks just reminded me of something. Out of fucking nowhere, my mom watches wrestling because she knows I love it. Out of fucking nowhere, I get a message from my mom. Bray Wyatt is a waste of time.
Mom's got good taste.
Yeah.
My mom said that out of nowhere. I was like, wow, that's a bold statement. What are you talking about?
She got good taste.
I never thought I'd get a random message like that.
Hey, if you need her to fill in, just let me know. I'll take a week off. She can come on and
damn right. That's all she need to say. Yeah.
Cesar, man, what we don't need on our TV.
All right, though, everything you talked about, like they say a shit sandwich is 2 pieces of bread with a piece of shit in the middle. This was 2 pieces of shit with like bacon in the middle. So I don't. It's the reverse shit sandwich where the shit is bread. Because all the first promo thing, get up there, and the editing and the smash cut, shit. Jeff Jarrett, always shit. And then you had a match with Trent and Jay Lethal. Sticks, you are perfectly right when you describe this match. This is a match of 2 guys who are just there. But 2 guys with fucking talent. So we know Trent can put on a banger with anybody. And we know Jay Lethal can put on a banger with anybody. And as far as this match goes, just wrestling, this was a really great match. I mean, I would probably only say, like, no, because that was a gimmick. Nope, I would say this is the best match of the night because the main event was a gimmick. Fair 3 Fall is always a gimmick. It was a good match too, but it's always a gimmick. And for a just one-on-one wrestling match, this was a really good match. You had everything in there. You had talent, two talented guys who can work with each other. Some fuck shit. The heel guy got his fuck shit in and he won. Oh, totally fine, man. He tagged him beforehand. He worked the match. The good guy came back. Everybody came out. 6-3-16. Cesar 3-16. Motherfucker got the pin. Let's go home. Fine, but yeah, Jeff Jarrett, you can kill. He can kill himself. Okay. If Jeff Jarrett shot himself tonight, saying I watched the tripod and Cesar did some voodoo shit and it made me shoot myself. If he tweeted that and then shot himself,
one of these days it's gonna leak out. Someone in a promo is gonna say, I watched this Zoom podcast on YouTube. You know what? These guys were wrong. I'm gonna do it this way, and these guys are gonna help me further my wrestling career at this moment.
yeah, and that could possibly be true, and it would help that guy out. But if Jeff Jarrett actually tweeted that out and then shot himself, you know what I'd do? I'd still jerk my meat and go to sleep. I wouldn't give two fucks. That would not be heavy on my soul that I killed Jeff Jarrett. I can't.
In the streets, you might be hailed as a hero.
I might be. I guarantee the sheriff would post memes about me for a week straight. I guarantee he would have that shit happen because of me, and I would not care. I mean,
the next door after party episode would just be titled "Hail Caesar."
Yeah, it would be. It would be. And the sheriff would just talk about. He wouldn't even talk about Monday or anything. He was like, "Damn, Caesar pulled it off. Man, my dreams come true." I don't care what Jeff Jarrett has to say on this shit show. I still don't even know what he's doing there because they say he's supposed to be backstage, like helping. No. I understand why he's there. I don't understand what he's doing there. Like, is he really backstage talent? Is Tony listening to this nigga behind the scenes? Nigga, you're listening to Jeff Jarrett? When has listening to a Jarrett ever gotten somebody over? I listened to that crack of Bruce Pritchard, and he talks about how Vince hated Jeff Jarrett's dad when he came up with shit that wasn't flown by Vince all the time. And he would get bitched out all the time. The shit never worked. Never. Do
you think Triple H brought Jeff Jarrett in for that SummerSlam match just to fuck with Vince? Like, look who I got to ref the tag match.
Yeah,
it was probably one of those things that when Triple H was taking over, it was probably one of those things I was like, okay, you're gonna take over, but you gotta have fucking Jeff Jarrett at SummerSlam. You gotta have.
Oh no, it was probably like it was really probably like that was probably the end of Jeff's contract.
Legends contract or something.
Yeah, and he's like, all right, Jeff, look, I'll put you as a guest referee, and that's your last TV thing. So get you one big check and get your bitch ass out the door. You can go fuck off.
You live in Nashville, so we're not paying for your travel.
Yeah, like look, nigga, you can't even get a rental after the shit. I hope you drive your own car. Yeah, was it in Nashville or something? Was it somewhere?
It was Nashville.
Hey, if Jeff lived in Nashville, he's probably, hey, Jeff, drive your own car, nigga. You ain't getting no hotel.
They went ahead and packed up all this shit in a hefty bag. It's waiting for him at the door.
Pack it up. Jeff took it home that night. He had a car. He was packing that shit up during the day. All he had to do was rap.
They didn't pay for his Uber.
Hell no. Jeff, you better drive your own car. You're taking your shit. Look, you're taking your shit home. Okay? Look, all that? Yeah, it's already packed up, nigga.
If he's the real outlaw, they just had a horse out back waiting for us.
With a goddamn Oregon Trail carriage on that bullshit.
Ooh, I want to see Hangman fuck him up and be like, "You're an outlaw, bitch."
I need Hangman to come back to the street.
Well, let me get through this shit because we spent too much time on the ATW. Renee interviews Jungle Boy backstage. Says he left Luchasaurus lying in wood. Gonna talk more shit on Rampage, which only Sticks watched. John Moxley with Regal to the ring. Mox cuts promo on MJF, talks about his history with Regal. Asks Regal, who does young Mox remind him of? MJF. Says he wears clothes his mom bought him from JCPenney. You think you're the devil? No, I've seen the devil, and that's not you. Everything you've done up until this point has been easy. More elite dissolving footage. Jamie Hayter with Rebel, not Reba. There we go. With the doctor. There, fuck it. Versus Sky Blue with Booty Storm. This is the butt meat match of the week. During commercial, Sky Blue was on her knees with her booty spread.
Yeah. Damn. Discoloration.
Nation. Hater,
full effect.
Hater, of course, dominating. The doctor, the trash talking Sky Blue. Sky kicks Rebel in the titty, kicks the doctor, then flies on the hater. Both on all fours, bent over towards the camera. Sky with the near fall code red, but a ripcord lariat. Hater for the win. Marvez catches Murder Hawk attacking Ricky Stocks. Murder Hawk then needed a wheelchair and a Big Mac immediately after.
At least two, and a quarter pounder.
Caesar, your thoughts on Hater versus Sky Blue, and then fucking loser attacking our fucking Ricky Starks. Go away, Murder Hawk. Go away.
Nobody cares about all that.
Where's Jake? I want to see Jake. I don't want to see Murder Hawk. Yeah.
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 Yeah. You know, there's just Hater getting another dub. Before the pay-per-view. Ain't nobody mad. We had some fine talent outside. We got Booty Storm, you know what I'm saying? Them sweet cheeks, blessing us outside in them booty shorts. You got Hater, you know, she got her little tights on. She got that booty meat hanging out. Oh yeah. We had so much cheeks hanging out here. If a good cheek would have hit the cameraman, it would have slapped the cross-eyed kid straight eye. That nigga straight would have been a whispering eye. It would have went to the straight eye. It'd have been like, woo, like this. Yeah, but get out of here. It ain't your turn.
Hey, you picked AEW first. You picked AEW first. Suck it.
Yeah, get your shit out of here. It ain't your turn yet. And oh yeah, it would have slapped that eye straight, that fuck boy. Yeah, we all would have had pink eye in this match. Yeah, because it'd have been just booty cheeks everywhere in the face. Yeah, boy. Shit, I had to watch that match with my binoculars on. Like I was across the street. I was trying to see some chicks. I was like, yeah, where the chicks at? Yeah, been doing good. Yeah, yoga time. Yeah, doggy style, Snoop Dogg.
Caesar staked out with his wang out.
You damn right. Ain't no draws in the bedroom when I'm watching TV when Jamie hate on my screen. Yeah.
Don't hate on Sky Blue. That ass was
no. She good too. So we had good cheeks out there. We had Booty Storm out there with some cheeks. We had Jamie Hater out there with some cheeks. And Sky Blue with some cheeks. The doctor was there, and then we had thick old Reba. So yeah, it was butt meat cafe out there.
Rebel, not Reba.
You know, I don't mean to call no hoe no rebel. You know what I'm saying?
I've been waiting to hear this, Caesar. The re-emerging of Murder Hawk.
You've been waiting for this?
You are the
worst person.
I want to hear Caesar. I want to hear Caesar talk about what that fucker. First of all, his white cat poop hair dread, and second of all, attacking Ricky Starks and Marvez. Like, oh, I was trying to get an interview with the. Like,
we don't know Marvez is a bitch. We don't know Marvez is a bitch. And, all right, fine. You want to have this? Want to have this 6'7" nigga who gets winded when the wind blows hard on a windy ass day in the south side of Chicago? Needs fucking a Big Mac and a quarter pounder with cheese walking out here. Yeah, all right, fine. You do Ricky Starks against the door. And that was it, because the nigga had no more energy left. This nigga ain't got no goddamn stamina. That's probably why he's angry all the time, because he ain't getting no pussy. What are you gonna do? Pull his dick out at a hot girl? Just be like, oh, I'm tired. Oh shit, give me 10 pieces of nugget. Girl, you wore me out. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. She ain't even touch it. And you sitting there tired. You fucking tired yourself out taking your pants off, trying to get some draws. Okay? Fuck that 6-foot ass nigga. No, Ricky Starks gonna whoop this monkey ass cracker like monkey ass crackers need to be whipped. Okay? Yeah, he need to go ahead and Django this cracker, get this shit over with. This match is gonna be This match is gonna be 2 minutes and 38 seconds on Ram Trash. Okay, because Murder Hawk ain't got no kind of energy. He gonna come in there, he gonna walk down the ramp, his knee gonna hurt, back gonna be tight. He gonna punch a cameraman or the cracker Jim Jarrett hates or whatever.
That's the only good thing he does, by the way.
That's the only good thing he does. As soon as he gets his dreaded ass up in the ring, Ricky Starks gonna put on a show, Rochambeau, call your mama and them, tell that bitch to save me a plate because I'm coming over there. 1, 2, 3, on to the next round. And that's all you need to know. And that's all it's ever gonna be. Next case.
So
Bullshit ass
Sticks,
murder
my
hog.
additional thoughts about Tony Storm is I do like Tony Storm. I like Tony Storm's wrestling. I do like her Titantron. I like her music. Everything. It's just there's no character. Like she's got it all. There's no character. Like she what Thunderstorm? That's all the character we got out of her so far. I want to know because the doctor is a bitch. We know that. She's a dentist. She's entertaining. She's got a character. We got okay, Soraya, she's a rock star. She's charismatic. She's got a character. Tony Storm, she got an ass. She's got the music. She's got the moves. Character? Sticks, your thoughts on this match and thoughts on Tony Storm.
That's the difference between WWE and AEW, where they let you do whatever you want. WWE Tony was great. That's why we loved her. AEW Tony, well, do what you want to do. Well, bitch, baby wants to do is wrestle. What if she all she wants to do is wrestle?
Might be a nothing burger. I don't know. They need to give her more lines or something. I don't know.
Something shit.
Sticks.
The match was a visual pleasure for all of us. Of course, our girl Jamie picked up that dub. Sky Blue got more TV time, but also is starting to get better and better in the ring.
Yep.
They haven't allowed Tony Storm to develop in AEW. I mean, she had all the time in NXT and WWE to develop, but as soon as she debuted in ATW, they let her go and they put her to the top instead of allowing her to develop, allowing her to establish a character and give her some time to build that character up to be in a championship contender. I mean, she can go in the ring. I mean, we've known that. I mean, she's one of the better wrestlers, in-ring wrestlers in ATW, but they haven't allowed her character to develop outside the ring. And that's been a detriment to her. I mean, her in-ring work is good, but it's been her outside work and the character development that hasn't really developed. And whatever you got going on with Thunder Rosa, I mean, you basically pushed Tony to the top to be a woman with a title when you probably should have went with Old Reliable. You should have had Britt Baker probably become interim champion, allow her to carry the championship in the division until you develop women, which, I mean, you got fucking 50 programs on YouTube. You can't tell me that's not decent TV time to do that. I mean, that's
they have a show for women. They have heels.
That's level up. That's their level up. And it's on YouTube, which you don't have to pay for. More people can watch that for free, and you can get more eyeballs on that than you can for the NXT has for level up. And you can't. You haven't allowed your women to develop on that TV time that you got. So, I mean, she can wrestle. We're all fans of Tony Storm, but you just haven't allowed her to establish a character and to go with. I mean,
you know what I find funny, though? You know what I find funny?
What's that?
They gave Thunder Rosa all the time in the world to cut every bad promo she could to develop her character, and they give Tony 0 time. They just go out and fight.
You just blew my mind. What if they're protecting Tony? What if they're like, well, we let Thunder Rosa talk. You just look pretty and shake that ass.
But yeah, that could be what they're doing. They're like, we don't know if Tony can really cut a promo. We tried this with Thunder Rosa, and this shit ended up horrible. What if the crowd turns on Tony? All right, we'll just have Tony just go fight. Tony can just fight.
That's on them then. Because, I mean, you know, woman, let's not be dumb. We know that there's a lot of people in ATW that watch WWE programming. The same as in there's a lot of people in WWE that watches ATW programming. So you should know what you're getting with Tony Storm right off the bat. You just need to give her time to develop a character, and then the time that you get to allow her to plant those seeds will benefit you down the road. They haven't. They haven't allowed her to do that. You gave your time to a woman that can't cut a promo, that gets booed off a stage, that you cut her fucking promos off numerous times to go to commercial break. And now nobody knows if she's going to come back as a legit champion. Like nobody knows if she's actually injured or if you just got to give her time to allow the division to possibly maybe get over to allow her to come back and possibly drop the title. I mean, they've bobbled and dropped the ball with the women's division, which they shouldn't have to. Now that you can get free agency, and now that imagine they're able to offer more and more money to free agent women, you haven't allowed yourself to build your women's division. So
I think we could do at least a good half hour on how shitty each woman is in ATW. I mean, don't even get me started on Julia Hart. That is a train wreck and a half. But
that bitch ain't wrestled in like 6 months.
Oh God. Let's get to the main event of this shit show. It's a 2 out of 3 falls match. It's Sammy with Tay versus Bryan Danielson. Tay's wedgie is so deep, I bet her roast beef was parted. Regal's on commentary. Regal says Sammy has a face everyone wants to punch, and Bryan's no different. I thought that was funny. Tay shenanigans, then Sammy throws a chair in Bryan's face. He gets DQ'd, and Bryan gets the first point. Sammy then goes off on Bryan with the mic that beat Mox, digging in Bryan's eye because it's a AEW main event. It's not complete without blood. GTH, Sammy gets a point. Bryan bleeding still. The crowd hates Sammy, as does Earth. Sammy pushed off the top turnbuckle with Bryan mounted. He tries to hop back up there and slipped. The crowd let him have it. Crossface locked in by Sammy. Bryan now with a busted nose, fighting his ass off. The ref tosses Tay out for being a cunt. Bryan suplexes Sammy onto turnbuckle into Tree of Woe position. That was pretty cool. A shooting star by Sammy off the top turnbuckle to the outside. He barely connects. You still suck chance after that. LaBelle locked by Bryan. Sammy survives. Poison Rana by Bryan. Running knee countered by Sammy into the walls, then the Lion Tamer. Bryan does win with the Rings of Saturn. This was a pretty good match. This was a good main event for ATW. Sticks, your thoughts on this 2 out of 3 falls main event?
This was a good match, but like any ATW show, you have to go on a ride to get to the good match at the end of the show. And I mean, Sammy, for as much as we hate Sammy, we respect that he can go in the ring. So, I mean, and put him with Bryan, I mean, that was good. That was a good call. I mean, Bryan can go in the ring despite all the injury scares that you have with him and stuff like that. I mean, this was a good match. It was a good non-title main event match that you had. Even though you knew what was going to be the outcome, it was a good match. And the back and forth with I thought the submissions, especially from Sammy, was pretty good. I mean, because Sammy's qualified technically as a high flyer, but him showing that he does have some submission ability, I thought was really good. And as a heel, always taking the DQ victory to set up you to be able to get like to hurt your opponent to be able to get a victory. I always think that's neat. I mean, you're going to take an L to get a dub, but all in all, this was a good match. The expectations were already kind of high with both guys, so I thought it was a good main event for HW. It's just that you had to take a ride to get to this good main event match. So,
Cesar, there are glaring comparisons, opposites, if you will, between Bryan Danielson and CM Punk, whereas CM Punk said, I want to face the new guys. I want to elevate the new guys, young people. Bryan didn't really have to say that. He's doing it. CM Punk beat all the new up-and-comers. Bryan is elevating Danny Garcia. Bryan is elevating Sammy Guevara because Sammy beat Bryan Daniel. This was a great fucking match. This is a great main event. I just think it's funny how Bryan's doing what CM Punk claimed he was going to do, but nah, he didn't. What did you think of this main event of ATW?
No, I thought it was good. Like I said, I thought it was really good. The only reason why I didn't give it match of the night because 2 or 3 falls is a gimmick match. I'm always going to take a more traditional match over a gimmick match if I think they were both equally good with the wrestlers in the ring doing work, doing dirt. Yeah, Daniel said it from jump. I'm just here to kick people's heads in, and he's here to wrestle. He's here to do it. Yeah, they threw him in the main event scene early, and at first, he got hit with that fuckery. A tie with the champion, a tie with the new champion, then have that ref bullshit out there, panel bullshit out there, in case it's another tie, but then he lost. Like you shouldn't fight two different champions and lose. I think we talked about that, or I talked about it. And then he joined up with the old KFC, not the nigga version, old KFC, the white people version. And what did he do? He had baller matches with Wheeler Yuta. He had a good match with Yuta, elevating that dude. And then he was fighting. He was fighting anybody who wanted to fight. Jericho appreciation, fuck shit. Anybody who stepped in that ring with Daniel Bryan, he was coming for their life. You know what I'm saying? And he was doing work, doing dirt as he should. As a great guy, because he realizes that he's not seeing trash. He doesn't need the ego. He doesn't need to stroke his ego to win the title. He did that. He did it in the Indies, and he was a great champ. Then he did it in WWE, in the biggest company in the world, multiple times. He got a fucking WrestleMania main event moment. What, twice? Like, how many people can say they've done that? Like, twice. He even got the title when they were title. He got a Yeselmania. He won that three-way match and won the title. I mean, now those don't come often. We've got what? Hulkamania, Yeselmania, Kofi Mania. Like, that's only the three manias I can say. Like, there was no, like, even when Ben won, like, anyone in the same, what? Oh, Bitchelmania?
CBG Mania.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no Benoit Mania. There's no Eddie Mania. There's no Latina Mania. Whatever the fuck. Like, those don't come often when they...
Kofi Mania.
I listed Kofi. I
okay.
listed three. Hulkamania, Yeselmania, Kofi Mania. And hell, Daniel Bryan was even part of Kofi Mania.
Yeah.
He was the guy.
He put over Kofi. Put over Kofi
for Kofi Mania. So, I mean, technically, he's got two. Hulk ain't even got that bullshit with his nigga hating ass. That's why his daughter loves black dick. Fuck boy. I said it, Hulk. I said it. Come see me. I'm in Virginia, nigga. Where all we do is cook. You can't. I'm in these streets. Yeah, man. So when you get to that level, you know what I'm saying. When you're that guy. Rock never got no mania. Stone Cold never got a Stone Mania or whatever. He won some main events, but he never got like that where it's like all based around him in that title. He got great matches out of any WrestleMania he did, and him and The Rock probably had some of the best WrestleMania matches you could say on the planet. So did Shawn Michaels and Taker. Taker never got a Taker Mania. Randy Orton, no. Bray Wyatt, bitch ass didn't.
How dare you?
I said it, bitch. I said it. Hell, Roman ain't even got no
You're
Roman
wrong,
Mania.
Mom. You're wrong.
Yeah. Name me a Roman Mania. Roman ain't getting no Mania. Not even Seth Rollins.
But you digress. Let's get back to the main event.
He didn't have to stroke his own ego to win the title. Just wants to go out there and wrestle and have great matches against people he hasn't wrestled. Yes, he's wrestled probably everybody in the WWE. And then now he has access to wrestling guys in New Japan and ROH. Whoever they hire back. What Taven and them are out over there. Daniel Bryan can kick them niggas' heads in if he gets his head out of his ass and teams up with Yuta. He can fight what are they called? The Kingdom or something? Or no, sorry. They're called? Yeah, they are called the Kingdom. Yeah. I got YouTube TV, so I'm gonna start DVRing Impact when the new episodes come up. So I'm gonna start watching that shit too, because I just never knew when they were on. So with cable, so now I'm off that shit. But that's what I'm saying. He can wrestle more people now, so that's what he likes to do. He likes to wrestle. More power to him. He don't need no titles. He don't need no chips. He just needs motherfuckers in the ring.
It's such good shit, pal.
It was good main event. It was a good main event.
All right, folks, we're going to take a little break and we'll be right back with NXT. Now it's time to talk about the A show. It's NXT. Tony D. No. Jism kicks off the show. Gacy now shirtless and in trunks versus Cameron Grimes. Very weird seeing Gacy in just trunks.
Damn right. I said the same shit.
Dudes got them hallelujah thighs. I guess he moves more fluidly in them. I don't know. Jism on outside watching this. They surround a fallen Gacy on the outside, heading to commercial picture-in-picture. Gacy comes back during. Of course, I'm watching wrestling, so it's time to distract me. I missed some of the match, but I think Grimes hit a poison rana on Gacy and then flew out of the ring on top of Jism.
Yep.
All teeth Ava knocks Grimes off the ropes. Gacy lariat for the win. The numbers game always wins. Axiom chatting with Nathan about his injuries. JD approaches and gets creepy and diagnosing Nathan's injuries. Axiom rubs it in that JD keeps failing at title opportunities. They fighting later. Cesar, we got Jism, we got Gacy and Underoos. He's out there fighting Cameron Grimes.
I was fighting for my life watching that shit.
What do you think of this?
Yeah, for the final time. Yeah, it's a fine match. We both know these guys can wrestle. Well, we know Cameron can wrestle more than Gacy. Gacy's more good at the promos. Just like somebody else we know named Bray Wyatt, who's better at promos than actually wrestling. But I digress.
You know what, Mom?
Call her twice. Give me your mom's number because that shit's funny. Me and her gonna talk about Bray Wyatt. But no, it was a fine match. But yeah, Gacy and draws, like, you know, it was like first time seeing Jericho in draws. Remember when Jericho went draws when he cut his hair? Or like when Ricochet went draws for a weird, you know, we know Ricochet a little zesty, so he's trying to get his meat out there. But whatever. I mean, it was a fine match. Of course, the numbers game's always gonna win. Booker T gonna book over in the corner with old Big Dick Vic. And yeah, I thought it was a fine opening match to the show. Nothing wrong with it. Great match.
Stixie Drip Trip, we got Jism out there with all teeth Ava costing Grimes the match. What'd you think of this kickoff? Against the Rook.
The big surprise of how you ended NXT last week, of course, you're going to have that be the opener. And on top of that, you get Gacy and trunks. You don't get him coming out in his typical button-down shirt that a button or two blow out halfway through the ring and pants. You had to come out National Wrestling trunks, which was a shocker in itself. But yeah, I mean, Cameron Grimes came out, put up a good fight. Still trying to figure out what they're doing with him there. I mean, he collects dubs when we don't think he's going to, and then he takes L's. I mean, if you don't really have anything for him, maybe it's time to call him up to the main roster and start maybe somewhat getting that shuttle warmed up to push him, you know, to the moon, maybe. Because if you're not going to have him be in the North American title picture or even challenging for the heavy NXT Heavyweight Championship, you just got the poor guy toiling away. But it was a good match between him and Gacy. Ava, the back and forth that he had with Ava proves to be valuable for Jism and helps Gacy get that win. And maybe now we're done with Jism and Cameron, which makes you kind of wonder where they're going to go with Cameron Grimes next. But all in all, it was a pretty good opener. I mean, it wasn't a banger like NXT normally has for openers, but it was a good opener.
What if this is the start? Like Cameron, yeah, he's done everything he can in NXT. He fought for the title, he fought for the title. What happens in January? That countdown goes down from 10 to 1. And the burn, and you hear that fucking twang guitar, and Cameron Grimes makes his main roster debut.
You hear that countdown from 10 to 1, and then Bretski's going from 6 to midnight.
Because somebody's going to the moon in the Royal Rumble, and Cameron Grimes makes his main roster debut.
He'll feud with Corbin and get released. Up next, it's time to go to Cut Wiz. Trick and Mello not getting their haircut. He's still talking his talk about the North American Championship. He coming for the paper champ, Wesley. He's a transitional chump. Some Puerto Rican praises Wes. Trick calls Wes a crybaby. The contract signing is next week. Book is a fan. Screen goes black. Script's message plays and is draped on NXT screens. I'm telling you guys, that dude's black. Sol Ruca versus Elektra Lopez and a cool rising elevator-like entrance. I'm digging the non-exploitive, typical Mexican salsa theme for her. She's unique and she's thick, and she about to whoop up on this Zero Burger Soul Cracker. That's exactly what she does. She disposes of Flat Barbie with a double-handed chokeslam bomb, then rolls her up with her sexy ass. But Indy attacks afterwards. The disrespect sticks. We're going back to Cut Wiz, man. We're in Cut Wiz. We got Trick and Mello talking their talk. What'd you think of this shit?
First off, I'm just going to talk about the match. I'm going to yield the rest of my time to Cesar because this man, I have a feeling this man has some stuff to talk about with the barbershop.
Is it another tangent coming up?
I'm going to say this. Elektra looked good, picked up that dub. Looks like we're going to get her and Indy, which is going to be good for both. And I yield the rest of my time to Cesar.
Yeah, I am a massive fan of what they're doing with Elektra Lopez. Now I'm not feeling so bad for her now that she's getting this this character revamp. I'm enjoying it. But Cesar, do you want me to say it or you want to just go?
Say them fucking words, man.
Oh shit. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the first ever double Hail Caesar tangent episode.
Now double your money and make it stack. On to the next one. On to the next.
This fucking weak ass supercuts that's been controlled in the barbershop. But all of a sudden now, see, I've been paying attention. This leads into what I hate about bullshit barbershop. But I've been paying attention from the beginning till now. Y'all heard me rant about this goddamn barbershop so goddamn long. But this one really irked me. This one really hurt me because you know what? You know this one was produced by the Cross-Eyed Kid. You know how I know? Because what do I always say about this bullshit barbershop? It's in deep part of Florida. It's in the hood. There's a Puerto Rican cutting hair. I think he even said himself. There's a Puerto Rican cutting hair. Did y'all notice everybody else in the barbershop? Did y'all notice? A little bit about the barbershop? The rest of the barbershop was niggered out. It was niggered out except for one snow bunny. Who let the snow bunny in the barbershop? The first white person that's been in this bullshit ass barbershop since the conception of the bullshit barbershop. That is the first white woman, man, child, trans, whatever, has been in this bullshit barbershop since it always has been Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, maybe a Jamaican, still only one barber with 2 chairs. Nigga, there are 2 chairs. There should be 2 fucking barbers. No, just that same Puerto Rican nigga with the other random cast of friends. And now there was some big nigga in the barbershop, that black bitch in the barbershop, but the other black bitch who was light-skinned in the barbershop. Yeah, I'm saying bitch. Fuck that the bullshit. Don't go no bitch. Whatever, nigga. And a goddamn snow bunny with a perfect perm. What is bitch doing in a hood barbershop? What is your white ass doing in the bar? That nigga can't edge up a perm, bitch. You should be on the other side getting a fucking mani-pedi, drinking mimosas or Mims or some shit. Talking about how Trevor doesn't eat your ass with syrup on it like Tyrone did 3 weeks ago because you in Miami getting dicked out on some nigga from vacation. Daddy of this bullshit ass barbershop. Them niggas. Then let's talk about what these niggas said. Mello's gonna talk about, yeah, you gotta give it to Wesley, but that nigga went through hell to get the NXT. So he gave him props, right? And then what the Puerto Rican nigga said? Hey man, you gotta give it to Wesley. He got the NXT on his back. And they both look at him. What do you mean gonna give it to NXT? Nigga, you just say this nigga. You gotta really trying to wear a fucking trucker hat with a nigga got dumbass dreads on, so it ain't gonna fit. Nigga got an 8.5 head on a fucking New Era hat, but he probably got a 6.5 hat because this shit ain't fitting shit right. See how Stick's wearing his hat? That's how the shit gonna look. That nigga got dread dripping out the side talking about be a transitional chump. Nigga, what have you won? What have you won? You want to get your ass kicked every goddamn week on NXT. That's the title you won, nigga. And then you got Melo talking about, we gonna get the rematch. He ain't the real champ. Oh, I've lost ladder matches, but they ain't pinned me. I ain't been pinned. No shit, nigga. No shit, because they don't want to see you get pinned. But your bitch ass won't step up and get that heavyweight shit with you. You just keep going on and on about this NXT title. And then, we gonna have the contract signed. Why you having the contract signed? Why you need the title back, Melo? Huh? Why do you need it, huh? I know why you need it. I know why you need it. Because that cross-eyed fuck just wants some nigga on nigga. He just want to see two niggas fighting in the ring, two sweaty niggas fighting over to the Continental Cotton title in that fucking ring. He just want to put you niggas fighting together just to keep y'all niggas down so you don't touch his heavyweight champion, the white man who keeps winning when he shouldn't even win. He's been beating other white men. So, but you think he gonna beat? You think some nigga gonna come up and beat him? Hell no. But he want to keep talking about, the Cotton Championship that he wants to keep fighting for, losing in ladder matches. He even said it himself. Cameron Grimes, yeah, he did his thing, but I beat him one-on-one. Now, Wesley, he did his thing, and I'm gonna beat him one-on-one. Shut up, motherfucker. You ain't about to do shit. You about to fight for this Cotton Championship. Keep your bitch ass back down on the card in the middle, thinking you the A-champ. Win the heavyweight title. Beat that white man. Step up, Django. Huh? You want to impress me? Get a cut, nigga. Let's see if this Puerto Rican nigga can line you up. How y'all niggas go in there with fresh cuts and then sit in the two chairs? And why can't this nigga hire another barber? You know why he can't hire another barber? Because those white bitch sitting over there with a fucking on, taking up seats. Niggas can't even come up there and pay $30 to get a cut in this bullshit-ass barbershop. But I see you. See, Triple H had more diversity in that bullshit-ass barbershop. Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans, everything. Cross-eyed Kid had it blacked out, nigga, like 2:15 a.m. He had that shit dark as fuck because he's a fucking racist. I know he is. He's deep down a racist. He wants to see nigga on nigga every night of the week. And don't act like I didn't watch Level Up. You had Odyssey Jones and the Hard R's. You had nigga supreme on that shit. You had three niggas, and I know the police was in the back looking at that shit like they were a fucking gang. I know you had it, because it's Florida, you dirty motherfucker, and I'm watching you week after week, motherfucker. I'm gonna prove you to be a real racist, because you from Texas. I know you don't like niggas. You only like niggas that running back on the Cowboys, you motherfucker, because I know that's how you Texas niggas are. Crackers, I mean, not even call you nigga, you crackers. I know you. I see you, you cross-eyed fuck. Just know. You on the fucking list. Send the outro, Mangria.
Other than that, Cesar has no thoughts on the subject.
First off, props to Cesar for watching Level Up without actually having to watch Level Up. And two, as a pretty pasty Caucasian white guy, I kind of see this. It isn't a legit barbershop unless they're playing like dominoes and shit. So I even know
pool table in there. There's no pool table in there.
Before we get Cesar on another tangent here, Sticks.
I'm just saying, as a white guy, I noticed.
Well, I must admit, Cesar echoing the thought of somebody selling bootleg DVDs in there. It's not happening, so it's not a real barbershop. But I digress. Chase U in the locker room. God, I coughed so much during that. Thea all fired up about Charlie Dempsey.
I'm fired up like Thea.
Duke also fired up. They are fully committed to this, and I love it. They get Andre ready to kick some ass. I gotta catch my breath. All right, Toxic A phone conference talking about Alba. JC is scared. Mall cop and golf cart pulls up behind JC. It's Alba. She beat down JC. She tells Mandy she'll be the last woman standing. And then Charlie Dempsey versus Andre Chase. With Chase U in tow, Charlie disrespectfully starts the match off. Duke has to hold Thea back. Sorry, folks, I'm still catching my breath. Charlie giving off shades of Toothless Timmy, technical wrestling. We get to Chase U stomps. Charlie gets Andre in STF. Charlie shouts at Duke to not cheat. Duke then throws the towel in ring, causing Andre to lose for Mercy. Kenzie interrupted by Indy. Indy gonna bet on herself. Caesar.
Go to Sticks and stuff.
Sticks, Chase U. We got Chase U. We got Charlie versus Andre. What'd you think?
We're starting to see what a lot of us thought from the beginning with Dookie, with under the table Duke. He's there. He's there to sabotage Chase U. And man, if full fucking Bodie could show up to class on time, maybe do his extracurricular activities correct, and maybe hit that extra credit, we wouldn't have to worry about this. But you don't do that stuff, you get your scholarship revoked and you get out Chase U. And so we get under the table Duke. He's there, he's sabotaging Chase U. Charlie looked good. I mean, Charlie's gonna be that technical guy that they will go to. Hopefully we see a little bit more of him. I think he's got a bright future for himself. And Chase U, to much of Bresky's chagrin, catch another L. And then we got Toxic A and Mangria's favorite, trailer park chick herself, got that fucking lawnmower with the fucking police lights on it pulled up. JC Jane. I mean, come on, JC. For fuck's sakes. I mean, if you weren't doing anything fucking wrong, then why the fuck you pull over? Got pulled over, got beat up. Alba fucking tells Mandy that she's next. Regardless if we see that or not, if that's gonna happen, we'll wait and see. So
well, Caesar, we both know the only thing notable about the segments was Chase U and the progression of Duke's fuck shit. What'd you think here?
Yeah. Old Bretsky was out there trying to fight watered down Toothless Timmy. And a little back and forth, a little good match. Yeah, Duke actually wearing the shirt now. Duke wearing the shirt, gargling the balls of Chase U, as he should.
And the piss.
And we all know Thea's crazy ass is going out there crazy. But, she gonna just get more crazy because she doesn't have Bodie to hump anymore. She was rooming with Bodie and humping him. That was taking like a lot of crazy out of her. You know what I'm saying? But now she riled up. She can't get no release. So she just going crazy. I did like the backstage moment where Duke was hyping up Bretsky. You know what I'm saying? Duke said he's fully committed. And then there's the angle. Cares too much. Bretsky was losing during the match. He got put in that move. He didn't want to see him hurt. He wasn't going to tap out. Old Dookie threw in the towel. Probably some weight skied on it or something. So I don't know. He probably went and collected it right.
It's a crumb catcher.
It was a crumb catcher. They work. They work. Just saying.
That was a fresh out the package crumb catcher. Let's be honest.
It was. He probably
free advertising.
I mean, he flew in NXT. He flew in straight from Friday into that Tuesday. That was fresh crumb catcher. You know what I'm saying? He got it. He stopped by the cantina over the weekend. Went to smack it down, got under that desk. You know what I'm saying? Hooked up Wade like he always does, and then flew out of there. But it was all right. And then why you pulling over for the mall cop, huh? Why you pulling over? That bitch fucking the mall cop. That's why. The mall cop got like 8 feet of dick for a white boy. He got that porn star dick. You know, she knew her busted ass was like, you know, it's a little guilty pleasure. You know what I'm saying? She's like, hold on, bitch, hold on. The mall cop wants an autograph. But, you know, she was really going to put that shit on mute. I'll be back at 11:55. You know, you get off at 12. We're going to fuck in the lot like we always do. Nobody's going to be here. And then, I'll go to your house. You cook me a plain B omelet. And I get out like, yeah,
he gonna be blurting all over that face, neck, and chest.
Man, blood. She know the mall cop be fucking. See, the mall cop got like 3 rounds in him. Mall cop, you know, he takes a Blue Chew, a Red Bull, and then 3 white chocolate mochas from Starbucks. And the mall cop fucked for like 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? They in there getting grimy, worse than Cameron, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? The mall cop just be skeeting everywhere, bro. He got to throw away the sheets after he's done. You know what I'm saying? That's how nasty they be getting every weekend. You know, she can't tell the girls that because that looks bad. She fucking a mall cop guy. But the mall cop guy, you know, he got pipe for days. You know what I'm saying? He got more pipe than the Mario brother. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's sitting there straight dicking and chicken. You know what I'm saying? So he getting it in right. He feeds her Plan B on the way out. She got to take 2 Plan B. And then she goes by CVS and gets 2 birth controls. You know what I'm saying? She got to, like, you know, be ready because he be skeeting like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's what I heard. Just a rumor. I heard last time he skeeted so hard when he pulled out, the shit hit the ceiling fan, slapped that bitch in the face, and then she fell off the bed. That's what I heard. That's just a rumor going around the streets. You know what I'm saying? I don't like telling tales outside of school. Sangria.
That's that story that she talks about as the best dick she ever got, but she can't remember the guy's name.
Well, hey guys, I heard it was actually to the windows,
to the
walls, to the.
So I'm just saying. That's why she's
motherfucker. No.
Over from the mall cop though. If I'm in the mall cop, I'm gonna just drive out of the parking lot and get on the interstate. That nigga ain't gonna follow me. But I'm just saying, who pulls over? He's supposed to be one of the hottest bitches in the land. Who gonna pull over for a mall cop? That's all I'm saying. And she said, I don't know what he wants. He's stalking me. Yeah, he's stalking. Okay, he's stalking you. Okay. You know.
Listen, Caesar. This was
some. Where were you last segment, you bitch? Where were you last
storytelling, Caesar? Okay, JC obeys the law, unlike the JC obeys the law. She does what she's told. She's a good girl. Okay, I'm just letting you know. Now suck it.
Yeah, but when that clam was clamoring for some action, she ain't gonna pay. She ain't gonna be no good girl.
Yeah, where were you last segment, huh? Defend yourself against them niggas in the shop.
Listen, Caesar.
Yeah. Well, you hired him.
He was getting the fade. He was back there getting the fade from the Puerto Rican.
Listen, Caesar. Yeah. It's hard to find good, talented it's fine. It's hard to find some good barbers, you know, in the town. So we just ran, you know.
It was harder, right? You were taking the hard arse sandwiches and fucking chips is what your ass was doing.
Hey, I had to do something. We have tight budgets around here. Goldberg is still draining our accounts for some reason.
Yeah. That's why you had a hat on, you piece of shit. You got a cut from that bullshit Puerto Rican barber, and your shit is fucked up. And that's why you got an Eagles hat on this week.
Was it a hat or was he wearing a hoodie?
Listen, Caesar.
Yeah, that's
right. Okay, we got to move on here. BJ and Fallon, and by the way, the bar that these fuckers keep showing up in. BJ and Fallon in bar. Kiana.
At least they were drinking beer this time.
Kiana walks in with her smoking hot assistant. Jensen tries to hit on her. Kiana wants to purchase the bar. This is Fallon's bar. Briggs keeps smacking Jensen for being dumb. Kiana wants to build an apartment complex on that property. Fallon tells Kiana and Thotty, I don't know her name, to hit the bricks.
You her name in Instagram.
Big Country Hank versus Stacks with throwing it deep. Stacks really taking it to Hank. Hank looks like he just walked out of the Double Deuce to go fight Roadhouse. Eventually, his shirt gets ruined. Stacks slaps him and pisses him off, but Stacks pokes the eye and gets the win after nailing his finisher. Cesar,
Yeah.
would you go drinking in Fallon's bar?
Yeah, it seems like a dive bar, so it's probably gonna be cheap liquor and cheap beer. I go drink there. I mean, Fallon can get it. Yeah, like you would hit Fallon. Fallon can get it.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, what's up, Craig?
For reals, are you interested in this story?
No, not one bit.
So, I can't
I mean,
believe you didn't see Czar 632 this one.
Oh man, the secretary was in the story, so I had to watch it.
You put on mute.
No, I mean, first of all, I know that one dumb cracker is gonna try to get his dick wet, but he ain't got no game. So that's always funny. And then Fallon can get it, Kiana James can get it, but her secretary can get it. I'm talking about she can get whatever she wants. You know what I'm saying? I put some syrup in that butt cracking.
Hey, the mall cop hasn't been the same since he got with that assistant.
But well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Mall cop, piping all these bitches. But yeah, he thirsty. Now he working. I heard the mall cop picked up a part-time job just to pay for them suits and them heels that bitch be walking around in. That's what I heard.
Hey, there's always child support. Did you watch the match, Big Country versus Stacks?
I watched it. Stacks is improving every week. So I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was on TikTok while I watched it. I didn't fast forward through it. I was on TikTok and I kept glancing up. I might have to get a new verse title. See, that might be Cesar. Might be, Cesar 418. I TikTok watched it. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, player. I TikTok watched it.
Yeah, I appreciate it too. I appreciate them building Stacks. Big Country.
And Big Country. Well,
Country's
they
there.
gotta build him. They gave him the contract bullshit. They got to build him. But yeah, they're trying to. I like how they're building Stacks because Tony D is injured, so it keeps Tony D around, and then they're building a new star. I like it better than, I don't know. If Two Dimes still would have been there, like, are they trying to build them to tag teams, or
for sure
ones like, would it be Stacks one week, Two Dimes the next week? So the possibilities could have been there, but keeping Tony and the family around, sure, it keeps him in the spotlight. Sticks 316. Tony gets his TV time. Stacks gets his wrestling in. I like his finisher though. I like Stacks' finisher. I thought it was pretty good. And then yeah, they're building Big Country as like a fresh guy.
Well, I guess Big Country and his boyfriend are having a fight. Why wasn't Lizzo Dust out there twerking to distract something? I don't know. I digress. Sticks, you drinking in Fallon's bar?
That goddamn assistant showing up, you damn right I'm drinking at that fucking bar.
She's gonna dance on the fucking bar like Coyote Ugly.
If we did Coyote Ugly with that assistant, I'm dropping fucking bills no other like on that bar.
I'm pulling my dick out. She get on that bar. Straight.
Do you care about this story? It seems like they're going far with this fucking plot. And the payoff, I'm guaranteeing, is gonna be disappointing.
The payoff isn't gonna be as good as the TV time that they're giving it, but I can appreciate the TV time that they're giving all the people to build them up. So unlike ATW, I can appreciate that a lot more. So that way, when it comes time for like bigger matches, we already know the backstory compared to ATW just throwing them together spur of the moment. So I can appreciate the TV time.
I'm telling you, if Jensen hooks up with the assistant, he's gonna be player of the year. He's gonna be player of the year.
Player of the year for the next 2 years. If he bangs the assistant, and that's what causes
he gets his cherry pop. He gets his cherry pop by the assistant.
They'll give him a plaque at the fucking barber shop if he can hook up with her.
Damn right.
He'll actually get a haircut.
Yeah, he's gonna get a hood cut from the Puerto Rican. It's gonna look as shitty as Shawn Michaels. And then
he'll get a haircut. He'll get a haircut and the fucking curl juice too.
The assistant gonna be hooked because he probably got pipe. He just got no game. Jensen probably got a mean pipe, probably thicker than a Coke can. You know what I'm saying? Long and strong. He gonna beat them. He gonna beat the brakes out the assistant. She gonna quit, and then fight Kiana James later. And then Fallon gonna be like, he's like, yeah, don't worry about it, girl. Going back
He's
to the
going to be the country Mario brother by the time this is all said and done because of the pipe he lays.
Great transition, Sticks. Big country versus old Sticks. What'd you think of this shit?
It was a good match. I mean, Country's going to catch those L's at the beginning of his career. And like Cesar said, they're building Stacks up. Stacks is looking better and better of each match. Like he said, with 2 dimes, this probably could have been a good opportunity for him with Tony being injured to be able to build both guys up as singles guys, but you could have probably thrown them together as a tag team, albeit probably, unfortunately, at our boys' the hard R's expenses. But it was a good match for Stacks. And, I mean, Big Country's going to collect those L's in the beginning, but it helps build him up to be a guy that when he starts collecting those dubs, we can all get behind. So I wasn't mad at it.
Man, the hard R's failed at the NXT Tag Championships and the APPW Tag Championships. Damn. But I digress. Grayson Waller. Get on Instagram Live. He's still talking shit about Truth. White Collie with Mr. Stone out. Jan Maker out. Fan tweets scroll on bottom of the screen. Grayson tells White Collie the people hate him. White Collie has 0 comeback, 0 charisma, stale generic dialogue. I almost turned this shit off, guys. Grayson reads off a tweet that we want to see anyone beat Braun. Braun starts shouting. I got a feeling we're about to hear a Cesar 632 in a sec. That's actually in my notes, fellas. White Collie name drops Pete Dunne from his first match in NXT. Braun bounces Mr. Stone's head off the table. Then they have a stare down. Black Broccoli with Kenzie says Mello was correct about what he said in Cesar's favorite barbershop. But Wes is on a roll like butter, and he gonna make Mello miss. Sticks. I appreciate your dedication to watching wrestling. So I know you must have seen this horse shit. Grayson Waller effect. And then Wesley being interviewed afterwards.
I'm not going to lie. I knew Cesar was going to have something to say about this. So I'm yielding my time to the book of Cesar. Cesar, man of the people, man of the streets. Please take it away, fine gentlemen.
So seeing the Kelly Blue Book out, I have a feeling.
Whoa! That's the Cesar Blue Book. That is the book.
You know what, Big Red?
I got a feeling that we're gonna hear a certain chapter from a certain book.
So this is a good book. Y'all have seen this book tonight, and I only did this for dramatic effect because I really wrote it down in this book. This book you see here. Yeah, this is a new book. There's a new book.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry. I gotta find it. Huh? Fine, I gotta go through the pages. Okay. Hold on. Okay, yeah. This is from the Book of the Streets. Book of the Streets. Chapter 12, verse 64. And I digress. Fuck Jan Maker and all his goddamn promos. I didn't watch this bullshit. You know I fast forwarded this shit faster than fucking the first 18 minutes of porn. I don't need to see no story. Just get to the fucking good shit. I didn't watch this bullshit. What am I gonna watch? White Collie versus Jan Maker in a talking? Nigga. You know what I can do? You know what I can do that'd be more beneficial for that? Actually, maybe beat God of War because I bought God of War 2 on the PS5. Actually play fucking the WWE game that I only played like 5 hours into, and I bought that bullshit. Take a shit.
You might get a campaign on Call of Duty done within this time.
Yeah, I could actually drink the liquor that's in my closet that I've been saving for a good day. I could do that. I could piss outside while my neighbors are walking their dog in their backyard and be like, "Hey, white bitch, how you doing? Yeah, black dick out here. Come suck it." Yeah, I could do some shit like that and then fucking get arrested for indecent exposure. That would be more beneficial than me watching White Kali and Yawn Maker. I don't know. I could get drunk and drive my car off a goddamn cliff and just try to see the highlight reel of my life because I heard, your whole life flashes before your eyes before you die. And, maybe thinking I could punch the Grim Reaper in the face one time before he takes my soul. That would probably be more entertainment and a better use of my time than watching this bullshit. I fast forwarded through this whole bullshit. As soon as I watched Grayson Waller and I went when his all right, Grayson, I'm gonna give you your time. Was you a good heel? I was like, yes. What's up? Doom, 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 doom. And then I hit fast forward quicker than a hiccup. What you gonna say? What you gonna come on with it.
You know what, Cesar? We don't agree on a lot of things.
Yeah, we definitely don't.
But Cesar, I'd be willing to move this match to level up. If that will suffice, if that will redeem myself a little bit. White Kali versus Yawn Maker, a level up. Not even the main event. It'll be the opener of Level Up. How about that?
Why even book the match?
Because we're running out of people, Cesar. Triple H keeps taking all my people. He keeps taking all my people. I'm stressing out. I'm fucking stressing out.
You got some nigga in Africa who can see the future trying to fight for the title. You don't see no real African. There's no field straight from the motherland, nigga. That white man.
He's still he can't get out of Nigeria. We tried paying the ransom. We can't get him back.
They don't damn ransom. They know that nigga. He famous.
They want three oxen.
Why is your cross-eyed facing up? Why is your cross-eyed facing up, you drunk bitch? Why is it? Wait. You looking to the heaven? You hoping God gonna come down?
Because I thought this motherfucker was gonna at least spout off
we don't have three oxen. Okay?
This goddamn
they want three oxen. They want 10,000 mosquito nets in exchange for Apollo. I don't got that, Cesar. I don't got it.
Mosquito nets cost $3. Oh, bitch.
You know how much we have to pay Goldberg?
Goddamn mosquito net. What the fuck? Get you your goddamn holy water and your goddamn Lay's chips that you guys steal from them. You can at least make you some goddamn mosquito nets.
But we digress. Cora Jade video calling Sleepy Chew so desperate. Yeah. Afro Strange, speaking of which, Afro Strange in Nigeria looking for a future NXT superstar. He's talking shit to Braun as well. And then my match of the week, gentlemen, it's Humongous Dome versus Axiom. Book calls Axiom the Matrix. Okay. JD McDonough is the ~1 stunner. Great technical versus speed here. JD with a painful looking surfboard stretch into a very unique homoerotic pin to follow, 2.5. No commercial picture-in-picture to disrespect. JD used ring steps to hurt Axiom's legs. JD now has targeted the knee of Axiom. Axiom way overshoots an out-of-ring moonsault. JD tries his best to catch him. Axiom does backflip and catches JD in chokehold, but JD gets to the rope. JD locks in the Boston Crab. Axiom gets to the rope. Wrecking ball headbutt crushes Axiom's skull. JD tries a moonsault of his own, but Axiom locks in a triangle choke. Axiom with the counters here are fucking amazing. JD, as vicious as possible, just bent Axiom's leg beyond its limits. The ref pulls him off. Axiom refuses to quit. The ref calls it, though. The docs check on him. We got to see this match again. JD on the mic says he's a nice guy for not injuring Axiom, begs for someone to get on his level, and he name drops Afro Strange. Cesar. JD versus Axiom. It was my match of the week. However, the fuck shit finish, not too great. What did you think?
No, I didn't mind the finish if because of what he set up earlier, and he even called it. I mean, yeah, he was a little creepy with Nathan Frazier, like, "Oh, little T7 vertebrae, look at he's looking," and then he said, "I'm gonna line you up next with your boy, so y'all can be rehabbing together." So to me, it wasn't a fuck shit finish. If one, they want to make JD look strong again because he did lose
I
the
think
championship.
the refs made it a fuck shit finish because Axiom wanted to go still.
Yeah, of course. Any face is gonna want to still gonna go. You know, like yeah, and Axiom is like super flexible, so he can. Yeah, it probably wasn't like a real. It's like when Alexa Bliss, you know, because she pops her shoulder out and does that fuck shit. Yeah, and then you know it makes the heel look stronger because they did that. I'm fine with it because yeah, he said he can go, but it's not like it's a pin; it's a ref throwing it
Stop
down.
it. Yeah.
And if he is off TV for a couple weeks,
Where was Duke then?
facts. Where's Duke in to throw the fucking towel in with his bitch ass? Totally fine with it. I'm totally fine with it. I didn't mind it that bad. But no, it was I thought the match was really, really good. Yeah. The reversals were crazy. Axiom with the reversals, JD with the reversals, and then they still both had like a power game they could go to because none of them are like super big. So they still could do shit. And then off the top rope shit, like and the match shit. Oh my god, this match was yeah, you're right. This was probably overall the match of the week that had story built behind it. So yeah, overall match of the week, the best match on NXT this week. Definitely. We need to see these guys run it back, and then we can only hope see Nathan Frazier run it with JD because we've seen what Nathan Frazier and Axiom can do. So obviously, yeah, no, is JD good? Yes, he's fucking good. He's kind of like Seth Rollins before he got the title. You know what I mean? Before he interrupted that match with Brock and Roman. We know this guy's dope. We know he can wrestle in the ring. He's got the character work. I like his character now. Crazy. He's a psychotic guy. And yeah, of course, he's going to headbutt you with that humongous dome if he has to get the dub. And yeah, finisher, to me, his finisher is weak. Just that little flip in fucking over the head drop. To me,
Oh, the devil inside.
Devil Inside. It's a great name for his finisher.
But it's just a belly to back suplex, to be honest.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just a belly to back. It's kind of like, yeah, it's just a belly to back too. But you know, the name was better when he was fucking because his last name was Devlin. And now it's the Devil Inside. You know, it flowed better when his name was different. But no, it's still great, great name. Horrible move because yeah, it's just like the Bailey to belly.
The headbutt.
You know what I'm saying? Bailey's so good.
The
Finisher is so trash.
The headbutt is more devastating than the devil inside.
I'd rather him just headbutting niggas.
The flying headbutt and shit.
Yeah, if he like roped you in for a headbutt and then gave you the devil inside, to me that's even better because I'm like, yo, you got a fucking 55-pound dome, so he already knocked out, and then he slams you on your dome. You're really knocked the fuck out. He could probably pin you to 5. So I would rather that as his finisher. But no, I thought this was phenomenal match, phenomenal storytelling. The refs got involved. So it wasn't like Axiom gave up. But yeah, JD went way too far. It looked like he went way too far to make him seem more evil, more top heelish in fucking NXT UK. And then yeah, whether he wants to fight Afro Strange or Afro Strange, yeah, if he fights Afro Strange, and then we all know Jan's gonna fight that dumb Kali Cracker and win, and then Afro Strange gets the dub over JD, and then they eventually goes to Afro Strange and Jan Mager. That to me, yeah, I'm just trying to predict it, but still great storytelling. We got a guy who put out the Czar week before, put out Axiom right now. Nathan Frazier don't want none because he's still out. So yeah, he's like, no, if you gonna fight for the title, fuck you. I'm gonna take you out. So
He
you
put
can't fight.
out Tyler Bate.
Put out Tyler Bate too. Yeah, that's what he's doing. So these guys getting title shots or losing, but could eventually get a title shot again. No, I'm taking them off the board. That's more strategic and psychotic. I'm taking them off the board so they can't get a rematch. And if I lost, I lost to you at first, but I'm taking out the people who can fight you. And I'm taking them out so you have to fight me again. And now that I know you and I keep fighting you and I keep knowing you in the triple threat, one-on-one, whatever, I'm going to win. You can't keep denying me. I'm going to win because I keep taking out people in your way. People fighting you in your way. I'm taking them all off the board. So you have to fight me again. I think it's great storytelling and genius strategy.
Sticks, as a man who appreciates professional wrestling, you watch all the products. You're surrounded, you're engulfed, you're obsessed with professional wrestling. This must have been the match of the week or close for you, brother. I mean, the anything that comes close, shout out to Cesar, by the way, assigning me. I know it was a shitty match, Steiner versus Triple H, but I let it play more, and I watched my top 5 favorite match of all time, Angle and Benoit, Royal Rumble. Anything that can have shades of that is a massive plus in my book. Sticks, wax poetic on Humongous versus Axiom here. What'd you think?
Well, gentlemen, I would put this in a category of a win-win because the outcome was right up Humongous Dome's alley with the creepy Dr. House, predicting injuries, all that stuff. But Axiom still wanted to continue. And WWE NXT medical basically saying, no, you can't go on. So it still makes Axiom look strong while giving Humongous Dome the victory. So this was out of the maybe, I don't know if you want to put a major, but 6 major programs on television. This was up there with, as main events, one of the better ones. Humongous Dome, I mean, they're building him up for possibly getting back to that NXT title match while also allowing Axiom to collect an L, but still be that guy of like, I don't want to go. I want to continue. Don't call the match, because obviously we saw backstage him, Nathan Frazier, Humongous Dome. You had that interaction. But this was a good main event. I mean, we all know Humongous Dome, whether you want to do JD McDonough, Jordan Devlin, this guy can go. And they got something with him with this, like I said, creepy Dr. House type of thing. So I wasn't mad at it. This was a good main event. Both guys came out looking strong. Even though Axiom collected that L, he still looked strong because he wanted to go. But this was like, in my opinion, it was up there. It was neck and neck as in main event statuses with the 6 wrestling promotions that are on TV. But I wasn't mad at it for NXT television.
It was phenomenal. We're just gonna skip past. Brutus beat the fuck out of fucking Damon with a chair. Who cares?
Nobody cares.
The main event was for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships with 4 women who can for sure go. We have Kaden and Katana versus Nikita and Zoe. Book says he don't like the look in Zoe and Nikita's eyes starting this. Great match with all 4 women. I'm glad we got to see this tag match again. Nikita uses that ass to attack, bumping the head of Kaden. Couple of botches I can look past. Katana with the stun dog on Zoe. We're in overtime here. Zoe almost attacks Nikita but stops herself. Nikita shoves Zoe out of the way and eats a double super kick. Zoe then double teamed and the champs retained. I thought we were going to see some sportsmanship afterwards, but Zoe uses the tag belt to clobber Nikita. Zoe screams in Nikita's face. Unfortunate camel toe sighting from the old Leatherface, but she's healed now. Zoe is angry, chants as we go off the air sticks. We got a turn that no one cared about. What did you think of the main event of NXT?
I thought it was pretty good. I thought we could have seen this coming from the past couple of weeks. It was just going to be a matter of if Zoe was going to cost her and Nikita the match during the match, or if it was going to be after the match. And obviously, we saw it after the match. Zoe and Nikita, I'm looking forward to that going forward. I think, obviously we've heard the history between Nikita and Zoe. Zoe was a trainer when Nikita was in the PC and trying out stuff like that. So we do have some back history on this. And the Zoe angry chants, I like that. Maybe we're going to do it that Zoe's she has a short fuse, and if things don't go her way, she just basically implodes and will see red and basically destroy everything and anything in front of her. But I've had a feeling that this was going to happen. It was just a matter of it was going to happen during the match or after the match. And we got our answer. So we'll see how this goes going forward.
Well, Cesar, we can count how many face women there are in NXT on one hand. Now Zoe is heel. What did you think of the main event of this? Unless it's...
I watched this shit.
Okay.
As a main event, first of all, the disrespect that these four women in the two matches they have not been on a pay-per-view. So to say that, giving it away for free TV, these two matches, this was some free money. If I got to call these two matches, they were definitely, as we like to say back in the day, free money TV. But yeah, we've seen Zoe get amped up more and more each week, especially with taking L's. And then, yeah, she finally turned on Nikita. Yeah, sure. I'm actually fine with this because as we all know, the wrestling rule goes. When it's best friends fighting in the ring, the match is going to be just so much more better. Mm-hmm. You can take better risks. You can take harder slams. You can take harder chops, harder punches. Because when you got the chemistry outside the ring, the chemistry inside the ring is so much better. I've even seen it on NXT on Instagram. They were fighting at house shows like the next night. So when they finally bring this to NXT, hopefully, this upcoming pay-per-view, old cross-eyed fuck he's got a I guess announcement or something coming up soon. But yeah, the next pay-per-view, if we're gonna get like some shit like this, yeah, I'm not mad at it. Oh yeah, you looking at the sky again, bitch? Huh? How many stars is out there? Huh? That eyeball was looking up. It wasn't looking
You know what? Cesar, there's a lot of stars, but there's a lot of black.
It is. I bet it is, you racist bitch. Yeah, I bet it is, you fuck. Whole lot of stars like that thick booty black girl. I got the tag title. Yeah, with that white bitch. Yeah. But anyway, I thought this was a really good match. Again, like their match last week. Or whenever that other match was. Yeah, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. No, I thought it was really, really good. Yes, Zoe turned, sure. There's enough tag teams to go around. Yes, there's people injured. Like that one Spanish bitch ain't got her bitch with her no more or something. But there's enough tag teams. Yeah, respect. But yeah, there's enough tag teams to go around to get it over that they can keep the tag team championships. And then we got Zoe versus them. So I'm not mad at it. I'm pretty fine with it. And yeah, we're gonna keep that shit going. Hopefully, the hot assistant, starts teaming up with Keanu James. Yeah, bitch in the ring.
Jensen.
Be all over.
He'll be all over that ass.
Jensen gonna be he gonna be player of the year. He hit that shit. He gonna ruin the deal by not getting them papers in on time, and that's why he's gonna be a G.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end of the program, but before we leave, we have another segment coming up. And now it's time for Sticks Adams Dream Pact of the Week.
Well,
We on
gentlemen,
the night, hear us screaming louder. Can you see the
there's only one match that we saw. There's an involved man. Agree, you can say this with me. I
believe in Joe Hendry.
Hendry, baby. Joe
Yeah.
fucking Hendry.
Hell yeah.
Brian Myers for the Digital Media Championship.
Damn,
And the man with the catchiest theme song in all pro wrestling.
I mean, this is on Impact this week. It wasn't a pay-per-view. Was it on TV?
What was this
It was
week?
on TV. No, the quote unquote pay-per-view is, I believe, next Friday. Overdrive is next
If it was
Friday.
on TV, that means it's on YouTube TV on Impact, and I'm about to go watch this shit out.
Well, if you don't want it, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you a heads up.
I gotta watch the match.
I pay the $5 and something and change on YouTube, just regular YouTube, and they'll put the actual Impact About commercials plus a few extra things on their YouTube channel. That's how your boy keeps up with that.
Oh, so I already have the premium YouTube, so I might just look it up then. But I also have YouTube TV, so I can watch both either way.
I have premium YouTube. I have YouTube TV. I pay I think it's like $5.30 something extra and change. You get all that stuff. Plus, I think on like Thursdays, they drop like old TNA pay-per-views that you can go back and rewatch. If you're a fan of that, everybody knows I am. But your boy Joe Hendry, to start off this week's episode of Impact on Access TV, but on YouTube Premium for your boy, beat Brian Myers to become the Digital Media Champion. This was huge because this man has been on a campaign, has been on a upward trend, and finally has a title. Has a title. And this man, the fans love him. Impact Universe loves him. It's only a matter of time for this man is known on wrestling circles. Joe Hendry has become the Impact Wrestling Digital Media Champion. And that is the Drip Pack moment of the week.
So a little peek behind the curtain here. This was my first time ever seeing Joe Hendry. I was like, who is this dude? And then his theme hit. I was one immediately. And then this motherfucker comes out, defeats Brian Myers for the Digital Media Championship. I was like, I'm sold. I texted, I couldn't help myself. I texted Sticks immediately. I said, Sticks, I believe in Joe Hendry. Where has this motherfucker been? I'm a fan already. I'm a fan already. This was awesome. I love his theme. I love his character. He's got a title now. I've followed him on Twitter. This dude is all about cameo. Wait till you see the cameo this motherfucker's gonna have for the tripod in the future. It's awesome. This dude is awesome. This guy is gonna keep me watching Impact. Him alone. But yeah, thank you, Sticks.
Whoa. Did you not see the lineup for next week? We got Sami Callahan's Death Machine match. I think it's a Death Machine Double Jeopardy match. My God, that alone is a Impact Plus pay-per-view quality match. And you're getting that on Access TV. So I understand what you're saying, but you gotta come from a guy who watches Impact.
No. I heard Sammy Callahan, and I was fucking in.
So
that's all I need to know. Sammy Callahan showed up on TV. If Sammy Callahan's on TV next week, I'm fucking in.
So Styx has fucking NXT. He's got Dynamite. He's got Impact. He's got Rampage. He's got Overdrive. We've
got Raw. We've got SmackDown. And your boy this week also watched late last night Sammy Callahan's wrestling promotion, Wrestling Revolver, last night. Your boy has all this shit going on.
Styx doesn't even realize his girlfriend moved out, took the cat, took all his belongings.
Still here. The cat's still here because he was just up here shooting with me. This outside of me, this fucking cat watches as much wrestling as I do.
The cat will be guest hosting the next episode of the Tripod. Dice, right? Dice?
Yep, I am right. Dice is through this shit with me, man. He is the ride and die with me. So
we need Dice's pretzel ratings on the Impact Overdrive coming up this coming week on the Tripod. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We're back up to 62. We got new subscribers. Thank you all for checking this out. Thank you for liking, subscribing, watching. I appreciate everything. We're back up to the mighty 20, gentlemen. It's been a while. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. The audio will be up on Spotify and Anchor. If you just want the audio, I'll put that up on there. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, big ups to Stallion Pete.